Welcome back to the channel, guys. Today we've got Chopper, the Lego build, and this was a pretty good one. Let's look at the box to start here. And it's a tall box, so I've got to kind of bring it real close. Here's the info. It is a 10 and up set. It is 1,039 pieces for Chopper C1-10P. It does say 1 to 4 builders. I don't really understand that. Nothing in the instructions could really break down like that. And maybe there's, I don't know. If you're into that kind of stuff, maybe you know why it says that, but I don't. It's a part of the Ahsoka series, and there's a little chopper you get. Then on the back, it shows some of the features. You get the plaque like the Ultimate Collector series. It's going to show more of Chopper. You show some of the play features and stuff like that, including his shaking head that we'll look at here soon. Speaking of the shaking head, and sorry about Jabba, it's going to go to the office eventually. It's just not there yet. The shaking head was a lot of very intricate pieces inside the chest cavity here. Actually, let's look at this first, and then we'll talk about that. You get your little plaque, Ultimate Collector's plaque with your little chopper, which is kind of fun. I like that. The back. He's still got decals all around him, which is cool. Now we can talk about this. And so with this, you went through with a lot of technique and you built this whole frame inside, which makes it really sturdy. It's a sturdy build, no doubt about that. These little pieces fall off, but they're supposed to fall off. They can even, you can tuck these little nope, never mind. I thought you could tuck them up, but they're little things. And I like them with the arms on them. And throughout this whole build, nice and structured and sound, but you're building all these very intricate little gears and things, and the whole point is on the back of him, and I just knocked the wheel off, which is fine. On the back of him, there's this little lever, and when you move it, it moves his head back and forth. Because Chopper in the shows, that's kind of how he talks. He's like, meow, 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 he just bobs his head like that. So, cool feature. But that's where the 10 and up age on this probably does not apply. Some of that was really hard. There was a lot of lining up, and if you got the wrong hole or did something the wrong way, you were going to end up not having a functioning bobble. But, here's the bobble from the front. It is what it is. It's a cool feature. I think I could probably had the build without that because it's a good build otherwise anyways. I don't think that adds a whole lot to it. On the front, you've got this little, oops, there we go. This little thing comes down. I don't know, some sort of sensor or something. And then he's got a little arm that extends out. That's pretty fun. His head turns all the way around on a nice gear there. It feels nice to spin that. The antenna moves and things like that. The arms, like his legs here, they move to a certain degree. So that's like him standing straight up, right? And then if you wanted him to go in full move mode, you'd have the wheel in. And those legs would go back. And then they get nice and, oops, can't see it. Then they get nice and structurally sound like that, where it's using the wheel. And that's a pretty good position for him to sit in. So I like that. I like that the little feet kind of position as well. So that was not a hard part of the build or anything like that, but a good part of the build. He was probably, I think he was 7 bags it was 7 bags for Chopper, and none of them were super hard except for that internal stuff. That was the only thing. And that was like bag 1 and 2. So if you got a little one who wants this, or a younger one, I should say, because probably super young kids, even some of this other little stuff might be hard for them. But you know your kids, and you know what they can do. I'm going to give you the full tour around them here. There's a lot of really good detail in this. I like when we get to the smooth edges on the droids. It's a lot like the R2-D2. It's the same size and everything. Which that wheel, that's one of my only main complaints about this build, is that this wheel does not stay on very good. On a shelf, once it's on there, whatever, it's not going to come off by itself. But when you move it around a lot, it will pop off. But let's keep that full rotation. I like that he's got his his yellows in there and his orange. That really pops. I like that. I like this little, I don't know, energy cable or whatever it's going through there too. I like that. Overall, this build was solid. Super good. I'm going to say like a 8.2 out of 10. Really awesome. I haven't had a build that I was really thoroughly enjoying the whole time like this in a while. So happy to have that. I wish this was better. Otherwise, it's an awesome build. One thing though, as a box collector, the bottom of this box is where you open it, which is hard because then you can't put the giblets back into it, right? So these are all the extra pieces. And I'm not a fan of when we have to punch the box to open it up. Pushing your fingers in there, just not my favorite. But you know, this set was $100. And for that, it's about right because it's, you know, just over 1,000 pieces. So that's about right for any Lego, especially Star Wars. That might even be considered a deal. So I like this set a lot. And here's a little sneak peek of what's to come next. Actually, before I do that, here's the sticker sheet. So had a few stickers on it. They're all in the front here pretty much. I don't think there's anything on the back. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're all right there on the front. So not a ton of stickers. That's a good sign. And then on the instruction manual itself, you only get one booklet. And it does have this little bonus picture of Chopper from, I guess, that's the Ahsoka show, I'm pretty sure, live action. But just showing the accuracy of that. And then it goes into the build. Okay, now it's sneak peek time. So here's what's coming up next on the channel. And if somebody could tell me what this is, I would be shocked. But this is the sticker sheet of what's to come. That's all you get. That's all you get to see. I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching, and comment on down below. I just like hearing what you guys think about everything. So let me know what you think about Chopper. See ya.